Let's talk about Bo Dallas. Bo Dallas, like I said, this week on at Hell in a Cell, he lost in a squash match to Mark Henry, and then on Raw, lost in a squash match to Ryback. Do you guys think that WWE has given up on Bo Dallas too soon?
No, I think they waited too long.
See, I think they could have kept going with it. I think it could be too soon, but I get it. They don't think it's working, and they're gonna try and do something. I mean, shit, you could repackage him as Bray's little brother, because well, that's what he is. Sorry to break that kayfabe wall, motherfuckers, but I don't. I have this love-hate relationship with Bo Dallas. I mean, he is worth 5 Stone Colds, but he just, there's something about him that just isn't working. And maybe it worked in NXT, it just doesn't work on Raw. You know, like, Bo Dallas could be the big guy there.
There was a lot of time in NXT where people absolutely hated the guy. He didn't start getting over to any degree until he started leaning into that and turned heel. And then just became the embodiment of a shit-eating grin. I don't know if you can do that on Raw now. Because that turn happened after a long, long time of people just hating Bo Dallas's guts, and it seems like the WWE didn't know why.
Yeah.
Personally, I don't really see what they could do with him.
They could have him on TV every week. They could have him winning matches or doing segments or something to stay relevant. That's the problem with me with Bo Dallas is that, you know, that he had that quick stint with R-Truth. And then he had a quick stint with Swagger, but there was never like that blow-off match. There was never like a build into a feud. He hasn't really had that feud yet. How can this guy get over if you're only going to have him, you know, wrestle once or twice a month, and he's barely on TV, and he's not talking, and he's not really giving the opportunity to really show what this gimmick is about. I mean, the reason why people, you know, went either way with him in NXT was because he was on TV every single week. He was given that opportunity to get under the fan's skin, and he's not given that here. And that's a shame.
Well, Bo's interactions with Swagger went for like a couple months, didn't it? In one form or another.
Yeah, I mean, they went for a good long time, so it was at least a month, if not 2.
They never had a pay-per-view match.
I don't think anybody would have wanted to watch that. Because what Bo Dallas was doing, nobody was getting into.
Diva Jill and I, we both enjoyed.
Well,
that.
then you guys should have gone to a live show and supported him, because you would have been the
They
only.
were
two
not
people
in
that
my
would.
area, Nick. Are you gonna fly me out?
To go support Bo Dallas? Hell no.
Yes. Then what? Get off my show. I'm sorry, I pulled a Harrison.
Yeah. So, anyways, I think they gave up too soon. I hope that I mean, at this point, they're ruining it for me. If they just kept him off TV and brought him back in a few weeks or a few months, I think that would be better. But to have him lose the way he is, that's the opposite of what makes this gimmick good. I don't know. So
I think that if they tried to do some interesting stuff, like, I don't know, maybe one day he comes out and he goes nose to nose with Bo Jackson on knowledge of something. That could have been interesting because, you know, we know Bo Jackson. Bo knew football. Bo knew baseball. What if Bo Dallas knew more?
I bet he does, actually.
MTW Podcast.